Friends, today we have starting a discussion on future jobs and changing nature of work. Before, even after the Corona COVID pandemic 19, it was a hot discussion and reality. The nature of work and future jobs are dramatically changing due to the impact of the digital platform and online influence. Then everything is to be digitalized. The conventional business platforms shifted to the digital platform. This series will include 5-part or 6-part or more. We will start the first session from this video itself. The future jobs and changing nature of work. Almost all emerging economies, they are undergoing a shift in the bringing change to the nature of work. Whatever the future hold, investment in human capital, no regret policy that prepare people for the challenges ahead. Actually, a company, they have a plan to invest there or they are investing in human resources will not be a loss. This will be an asset to the, definitely is an asset to the company. It prepare the multinationals to challenge the future complicated works. Actually, these 3 types of skills are increasingly important in the labor market. One is advanced cognitive skill, intellectual skill, socio-behavioral skill, like group dynamics, leadership, emotional skill, and all this related to soft skill, not soft skill, human behaviors, nature, human nature related to skills. And actually, first one is advanced intellectual skills. Then skill combination is also predictive in the adaptability of such as reasoning and self-confidence. The required skill set of an employee in most of the situations is a combination of both the cognitive and behavioral skill. You should have a very good reasoning capacity and you should have a very good self-confidence to do the job. I can do that job. Building this skill requires a strong human capital foundation and lifelong learning. Foundation of the human capital created early childhood, how this become more important. That human capital is human capital foundation and lifelong learning. Now the nature is of the learning stack is not like in the past. A certificate, a curriculum of a course of a program or a course completed certificate doesn't have lifelong value because the things are changing. So we should have a mind of lifelong learning, then only we can survive not only in the career, in the life itself. The foundation of human capital created that is one of the important things in the present scenario. In World Bank study 2018 focused, then also revealed, the findings reveals that foundation of human capital created early childhood thus become more important. Basic skill are important. Childhood learning are important rather than higher studies. Higher studies is important, but the basic things of a individual is shaping in his childhood, maybe up to the 6th standard or 7th standard. The skill demand is in the pre-COVID-19 scenario. Evidence from the developed countries point to the job polarization, the polarization in the job, not in the communal or political or geographical. This is more valuable polarization. Expansion of high and low skilled jobs coupled with the decline of middle skilled jobs. Expansion of high skilled, low skilled job. At the same time, there is a decline in the middle skilled jobs. Demand for the workers who can undertake the non-routine cognitive tasks such as high-skill research is increasing. Innovation and research is the part of higher education. It is more tremendous than in the past. Innovate or perish. Then relative demand for workers able to handle non-routine tasks that cannot be automated easily, such as food preparation, demand for workers for procedure tasks, which are often performed in the middle skill jobs, such as data entry, declining because of automation. Because this repeating nature of the work, the computer and robots and technology can easily do. But preparing a tasty dish in a particular locality, in a particular region, we cannot benchmark it and we can't automate the taste, preparation of the tasty food, and so on. See, many areas famous for many different tasty dishes. Each and every, if you travel anywhere in the world, you can see some tasty and low-cost dishes everywhere in the world. High-skill occupation. High-skill occupation, managers, professional, technician, and associate professionals. Middle-skill occupation, clerical support workers, sales and service workers, craft-related traders, skill agriculture, forestry, fishery workers, plant and machine operators, and assemblers. Then what is low-skill occupation? Low-skill occupation, elementary occupations such as cleaner, helper, laborers in agriculture, forestry, fisheries, laborers in mining, construction, manufacturing and transportation, food preparation assistants, street and related services, service workers. Then, why there is a demand for high-skilled workers? In many of the countries, because of the complex nature of the work, in many countries, demand for high-skilled workers are increasing. For example, the share of workers in high-skilled occupation increased by 8 percentage points or more in Bolivia, Ethiopia, and South Africa. If you take the statistics of 2000 to 2014, there is an increase in the 8%. What happened at the end of this spectrum is likely to be driven by the competing forces of automation and globalization. The rate of technology adoption tends to vary considerably across the developing countries. The rate of technology adaptation tend to vary considerably across the developing countries. But it is there. It is increasing every year, every month. If you take the Europe and Central Asia, the 26% of the population have fixed broadband subscription in 2016, compared with just 2% in the South Asia. In Europe and Central Asia, 20% of the population has a fixed broadband subscription in 2016, but it compared to the South Asian countries, it is only 2%. South Asian SAARC countries like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, that's the compared with this is only 2%. But it is increasing. Globalization bringing low and medium skilled jobs for developed countries to some, but not all. All developing countries, depending on relative speed of these forces. Some developing countries are seeing increase in the middle skill jobs, others are seeing decline. This is also happening. What are the advanced cognitive skill and socio-behavioral skill and adaptability? Creating skilled workforce for the future work rests on the growing demand of advanced cognitive skill, intellectual skill, socio-behavioral skill, adaptability of the others, and technology. In the recent decade, jobs are being defined by more cognitive analytical tasks. The demand is growing for transferable high-order cognitive skill such as logic, critical thinking, complex problem solving, and reasoning. This is the basic skill. First, the beginning of this session, I told basic skills are more demanded. Logical thinking, critical thinking, complex problem solving, and reasoning. So, these basic skills are more demanded. In all regions of the world, these skills are consistently ranked among the most valued employers. From the employer's point of view, they're focusing these basic skills. When the companies are coming to the campus, maybe an engineering college or a polytechnic or management institute, they're thinking how this candidate, how the student having the basic skill. Many of the employers not looking to the mark list because many of our curriculums are not updated, it is outdated. These companies, they are using very updated knowledge, very updated technology, so they can train the selected candidates from the campus, from their own training institute and trainers, and what they're using, what skill they're using. Based on that, they can make training, they can provide training to this candidate. So this curriculum is, and not always, but many occasions is not work out, but the students, those who have basic skill like logical, critical thinking, reasoning ability, behavioral skill, leadership qualities, team building capacity, group cohesiveness, and so on. Analysis of the job market in Denmark and France, Germany, Slovak Republic, and South Africa, Spain, Switzerland reveals that increase in the complex problem solving skill associated with 10 to 20% higher wages. Those who have capacity to take complex decision making, problem solving skill, they are getting more salary. Then creating a skilled workforce for the future of the rest of the growing demand. And demand for socio-behavioral skill is also increasing. In developing countries, in Latin America and Caribbean, adoption of digital technology has placed more important on a general cognitive skills, raised on the demand for workers with interpersonal skill. Latin American and Caribbean adoption of digital technology has placed more important on general cognitive skill, raised the demand for workers in interpersonal skill. Those who have a good interpersonal skill, they are more demanded. In Cambodia, many other countries, Salvador, Honduras, Laos Democratic Republic, Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam. More than half of the firms report shortage of the workers with specific socio-behavioral skills, such as commitment to the work, leadership qualities, loyalty. See, hundreds and thousands and billions of people are unemployed in this society. At the same time, many countries like Cambodia, Salvador, Honduras, Lao People's Democratic Republic, Malaysia, and Philippines. So many countries, they are not getting sufficient number of social behavior skill occupied candidates. The technology change make it harder to anticipate which job specific skill will thrive and which will become obsolete in the near future. Technology changes make it harder to anticipate. Yeah, it is very difficult to anticipate, predict anything because the world is too much complicated. Particularly, we are in the outbreak of corona, make things are more complicated. Job specific skills will thrive, which will become obsolete in the near future. In the past, shift to the skill requirement prompted by technological progress took centuries to manifest themselves. Yeah. The changes are very slow in the olden days. Then there is a shift from Iron Age to Stone Age to Iron Age. It will take hundreds, thousands of years. But in digital era, a change is very fast. Rather than anything else, advanced technology calls for new skill seemingly overnight, is a matter of hours. Okay, the rest of the things we will discuss in the next section. Okay, thank you.